What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel, check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on some reports that have been going around. Like people have been saying that Caitlin Clark could possibly be turned into like a coach killer. And in my opinion, I just think that this is way off base. This I don't even think that she had anything to do with the fact that the Indiana Fever got rid of Christy Sides. I think that the new general manager and the new people, the new powers to be that came into to the organization wanted to have their own coach, and therefore they got rid of Christy Sides. I thought that, and I said from the beginning when Caitlin Clark first came to Indiana, to the Fever, that it was going to be hard for Christy Sides to keep her job. And that's because I know that anytime a coach receives a franchise player, that is, like usually the first coach don't last. And so in case in point is Magic Johnson. He didn't, his first years with the Lakers, he had a coach, Paul Westphal. And they let Paul Westphal go, and they brought in Pat Riley, and so the rest was history with Magic Johnson. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, his first coach when he's with the Chicago Bulls was Doug Collins, and Doug Collins, after a while they let Doug Collins go, and then they brought in Phil Jackson, and so the rest was history. And so people never consider Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson to be coach killers, because I think you get one. You get one. Like if you have multiple coaches who lose their job, under your watch, then you could get that title as coach killer. So and my definition, like a guy who fits that definition, in my opinion, is Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Well, now Giannis they won the championship, and they had a coach, I forgot his name, like Bludenhauser or something like that. But right after they won that championship, Milwaukee won that championship, they got rid of that coach. And so, all right, so that's one coach. Then in the very next season, right after they get rid of him, they have who is the guy named Adrian Griffin. Adrian Griffin led the Bucks to a record of 39 wins and 13 losses. But the team wasn't happy. Giannis wasn't happy with Adrian Griffin, so they got rid of him. And they brought in Doc Rivers. Now Doc Rivers has been there, and since Doc Rivers been there, they've gone downhill, and their record now is 20. Well, Doc Rivers' record since he's been there is 20 wins and 26 losses. So it's gotten progressively worse. And now that they're not, Doc Rivers is not really performing, or they're not doing well under Doc Rivers, Giannis wants out. Well, there's rumors saying that Giannis want out, right? And so I think that my point is that if you allow a player to dictate, like what coaches should come and what coaches should go, then you run a risk of putting yourself in a situation that the Milwaukee Bucks are in. So that's why I don't consider Caitlin Clark to be a coach killer. I think all franchise players, they get one coach under their belt, one coach, and then after that they'll and from what I hear, the young lady who's replacing Christy Sides have a good relationship already with Caitlin Clark, and she's been a big supporter of Caitlin Clark. What's her name? Ashley White. I think her name is Ashley White. And so so they have a good relationship. And so you can't stick that label on Caitlin Clark as being a coach killer. If anybody's a coach killer, it's this guy right here, LeBron James. I mean, look at how many coaches LeBron has had. He got rid of I'm sorry, he had like 3 coaches since he's been at the Lakers. And so Mike Brown and what's the guy named the guy named Black when he was at Cleveland, Darvin Ham. Who else he got rid of? The coach that's at the Indiana Pacers now, he also got rid of him once they won that championship in the bubble. What's the guy now? I was just talking about him earlier, but yeah, LeBron James is noted for for running coaches out of town. So, and I think LeBron James throughout his career has probably had about 7 or 8 different coaches throughout his career, and so that's a guy I would consider a coach killer. LeBron James even tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired in Miami, but Pat Riley didn't go for it. Pat Riley was like, Eric is my guy, and you're gonna have to learn how to play, under Eric Spoelstra, and so it worked out for Miami. They wound up winning 2 championships, and and LeBron, he moved on, but LeBron, in my opinion, he tries to do everything himself, and he didn't, I think LeBron would have had a better career had he stayed with Miami, and allowed people allow Pat Riley to put the right pieces around him, throughout his career. But he thought he knew better, and so he wound up with 1 legitimate championship after he left Miami, and then 1 bubble championship. Oh yeah, and the Lakers do have like a mid-season championship. But yeah, in my opinion, Caitlin Clark is nowhere near a coach killer. So I just want to give you a couple examples of guys who really are, in my opinion, coach killers. So that's my take on it. Let me know if you agree that Caitlin Clark is not a coach killer, and you can't really hang that title on her, that tag on her. And with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.